my vegetables to get any added flavor. You take a spoon and just press them now. They're nice and soft. Any flavor that's coming out from the juice, from the veggies, is going into our sauce. We want to make the sauce as tasty as possible. You can also add other things. If you want to add a little bit of garlic salt, you can. To your juice here. A little seasoning salt. And in order to thicken our sauce, which is going to be gravy, I added 2 cups of water to a half cup of cornstarch, and I made something that's called a slurry. What the slurry does is thicken up our gravy. So you just want to add this a little at a time until your sauce thickens up. And once again, I'm using my Ozeri pan, ceramic coating. Always use a wooden spoon when cooking with these. And your sauce has to be on medium heat in order for it to thicken up. And you add this a little at a time. Never add it all at once, or you're going to have a lot of lumps. This is something you have to add gradually. And just taking your time, and you'll slowly see the sauce thickening. You should be able to coat a spoon. And slowly it's thickening up here. I'll have to show you a close-up. And after our gravy is ready, I'm going to serve up the healthy turkey with the Eat Right by George family. We'll be showing that to you shortly. How we set the table, and then how to carve the turkey. This gravy is just about thickened up. You don't want it to be too runny, and then you don't want it to be too thick. This is just about ready. You can put this aside. And you also want to cook it for a couple minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, so you can cook off the cornstarch. So you don't want it to be too thick. And you don't want it to have a starchy flavor. So you let that cook. We're also going to be serving some sweet potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes with our turkey. And of course, mashed sweet potatoes are better than the regular mashed potatoes because they have a lot of vitamin A and beta carotene. We'll be serving up some corn muffins with this meal and our healthier version of stove top stuffing. And this is ready. I'm going to take this off the stove. As you can see, it's not too thick. And it is coating the spoon. So you can see, that's when you can tell if the sauce is ready, is if the sauce can coat a spoon. There you have it, a sauce made from scratch here on Eat Right by George. Well, I want to thank you for joining me here on Eat Right by George and wish you a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. And next, we're going to show you some clips from our own personal Eat Right by George Thanksgiving celebration. Thanks again, and happy Thanksgiving. I mentioned earlier, it's much healthier to make your own gravy for your turkey rather than buying store-bought packets that you can make instant gravy. One of the reasons is that there's a lot of artificial ingredients inside, such as hydrogenated soybean and cottonseed oil, things like dipotassium phosphate. It also contains sugar. Why would you want to add sugar to your gravy? And even sugar in disguise, things like dextrose. If you are gluten sensitive, it contains corn gluten hydrolyzed, and then there's things inside that are things that are kind of foreign to us, like ammonium chloride and things like disodium phosphate. So these are just a few reasons why it's better if we just make our own gravy rather than buy the instant gravy in the packets. Another tip from Eat Right by George.